Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of
ABS,
the show where we break down all the juicy hot topics that are going on the blogs, and today is no different. So we're digging right into it. What's going on?
Can I just say, Eazi, you glow?
Oh, thank you, T.
I like your flow.
Thank you. Ooh,
Are you trying to rhyme right now? Or you're
Maybe you should write a rap right now.
For you, I'm gonna sew
Oh, okay.
a new clothes.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
God.
Let's get
This is
into
why
it.
you should be listening to his new single, Killer Girl.
Yeah.
That's right. Because she's a killer girl right now.
Yeah.
You're a
Thank
killer
you,
girl.
T.
You know
Thank
that. Your
you.
hair.
Thank
In fact, let's talk about something else. These girls they are distracting me. Yo.
The people
You guys
know
know
the
his
story.
Instagram, right? Go to his DM. You can tell already he's looking for those
Just
kind
tell
of
me
things.
how you
my
feel. Just tell me
gosh.
how you feel. I'll think about it.
So what's going on?
The first topic is about one of my favorite artists. I like to talk about artists, and this time again, it's Mr. Eazi. He's your boy Eazi. So Mr. Eazi is gonna be dropping a new album pretty soon, and Nigerian fans are still fighting him for what he said before, and the way he kind of tried to disassociate himself from Nigeria by saying certain things about pioneering stuffs. But Mr. Eazi did something that is pretty much interesting, and it has got the people talking again. He did a short video of himself trying to give a final answer about Nigeria and Ghana jollof.
Okay. It was funny.
Because every time they ask him that question in interviews, he never gives a straight answer. There was a day he said, on a Friday night, when you want to chill, whatever, you could have a Ghana jollof. But on a Saturday night, after a long week, you should have a Nigerian jollof. Guy, choose one now. So he decided to choose one today, and guess what he chose? Nigerian jollof.
Of course.
Is it because of the backlash, or he's trying
It's
to
because it's better.
be patriotic?
Well, you can go
It's
ahead
true.
and say it's
To
because
Ghana, to
no,
Nigeria,
you could,
problem.
no, she could go ahead and say because it's better,
Okay.
and that's her opinion, and that's fine.
Yeah.
And the truth of the matter is, Ghana jollof is Ghana jollof, and Ghana jollof is lit. And everybody out there that had Ghana jollof can tell you that. But I gotta say though, I went to a baby shower. It was a Nigerian baby shower,
Yeah.
and that was my first time eating Nigerian jollof. No tea, no shade. Personally,
He went to the bathroom the next day
no,
all day.
no, I didn't go to the bathroom
That's
all
not
day
possible.
because
That's
I
possible.
stopped eating it. I didn't like it. And
You know
that's
the problem?
No, hold on. That's my opinion. That's how.
No, the problem was the person who cooked it.
No, that wasn't the problem. That wasn't the problem.
Trust
'Cause
me.
That wasn't the problem. Because we could say that about this issue with Mr. Eazi as well. Jollof is jollof. It's either you can cook it or you can't.
But the formula
and
is
the jollof that I
different.
had wasn't good. The jollof, you can attack me for that. That's my opinion. It wasn't good. It was very peppery. All I tasted was pepper.
Charlie.
And it's like even the chicken. You guys use the back of the chicken. It's like the
No, we can't let them win on this one. No.
the chicken was
We
one of
can't
the
let them win on
strongest.
this one.
The chicken was one of the strongest chicken
That's a
I've
lie.
ever had.
That's a lie.
The chicken that I had,
can go
hold
to
on. The chicken that I had died fighting because
That's a lie.
it was
That's
no,
a
it's
lie.
true.
That's a lie. You just made it a debate.
Nigerian
Speak,
chicken,
speak.
it's so hard it can go to war.
Oh my
I
God.
swear to
That's
God,
a
Nigerian
That's a
chicken
lie.
is so hard that if a police
No,
officer shot its black
it's
ass
literally,
50 times,
no,
it would
literally the
survive.
chicken is to die for.
Yo,
So you're trying to
if
say
you
that-
eat Niger chicken is
Yeah.
so hard that as you bite into it, your teeth might just pop out and fly out of your mouth
That's
with
a
it.
lie. That's a lie. I don't
That's
agree
a
with you.
fact.
So you guys have made your points clear.
No,
Now,
I'm not. I didn't make my
good
point.
day.
Charlie made his point.
Good day, panel of judges. My accurate timekeeper. I am here to oppose and to propose the motion that Nigerian jollof is better than Ghana jollof. And the best test possible is to have a foreigner give us the answer.
Yeah,
and
true.
so many foreigners have tested Nigeria and Ghana jollof is like, who did it and why?
Thank you.
Okay.
No, it's not.
And that is
let's-
true.
No, it's not.
Thank
They
you.
always-
Let's-
Nigerian
Let's go
jollof
with the fact.
always
Let's
win.
go with the fact.
All right,
Okay,
can
so
we
let's
watch
go
the
with the
video?
fact. I mean, the name jollof rice was derived from the Wolof
Senegal.
people. Senegal.
Not
It's
even
not even
Nigeria or
Nigerian
Ghana.
or Ghanaian.
I know.
It's not. But that also goes to show you that it doesn't matter who started it. It's about who makes the best.
But that's
of
what
it.
Nigerians
So
do.
let's go with the fact. Let's go with the
We
fact.
take something and
Let's
we
go
make
with
it
the
viral,
fact.
make it the
Ghanaian
best.
jollof, we use jasmine rice to make our
Hey,
Ghanaian jollof.
Jasmine
Hold on.
Thai rice.
Jasmine Thai
Thai
rice
rice.
to make our jollof. You guys use Dollar Tree rice.
No.
Lie.
Hold on, you guys
We use Uncle Ben's. We use clean
Uncle
rice.
Ben, we
We
Uncle
use-
Ben,
we
Uncle
use
Ben's right
different-
here.
It's a mutual. We use that for mutual. You cannot. You guys use the
jasmine
box.
rice.
No, you guys use the box rice.
No.
The fat
I have
rice.
50 pounds of jasmine rice in my garage right now. Lie.
Lie.
What is this?
I just want to say
Lie,
something.
lie.
Hold on. Mr. Eazi has been a superstar, 2 years now? For the 2 years, every day he is asked, what is the best jollof? Because Mr.
He
Eazi
never
now,
said it was
hey,
Ghana.
let me finish.
Let her
me
finish.
Let me land.
That's what
For
she's
the
not
2
gonna do.
years
Cut her
now.
off when she's talking about Ghana jollof.
Hey, this
ahead.
fight is serious. And I didn't come with my black
Go
belt.
ahead, Vivi. Go ahead.
And for the two, and he's the perfect person because we all know he lived most of his life in Nigeria and Ghana. Every time he is asked,
Yeah.
he says nothing. He doesn't pick one.
Okay,
'Cause
so can
hold
we-
on,
He
he
knows
knows
what time
he
it
can't
is.
say Ghana because he's from Nigeria. All of a sudden, you guys disowning him and giving him backlash
no,
because he
no,
wants
no.
to say
You
Nigeria.
just made a point.
Control.
I
You
beg.
just made a point.
What
Try-
he's doing right now is damage control.
Yes,
You
he
just
does.
made a
Hold
point.
on, let me finish. Because Nigerians have been coming at him because, he's been saying a lot of things about Nigerians. And what he did in that video is damage control.
So can we
he
watch the
knows what
video?
it is. We can watch the video.
Can we
Let's
watch
watch
the
the
video?
video, and then when we
Yes.
come back, we can continue our discussion.
Thank you.
This is the peacekeeping mission for the Jollof Wars. I have my plastic spoon. Always eat jollof with plastic spoon. I'm about to taste the one on my right. This jollof is spicy, slightly spicy, but it doesn't have any flair. And we're about to go to the second one.
Describe the taste of this one.
Wait first. This jollof definitely has more swing. This is the best jollof, to be honest. Okay, this is the winner of the jollof battle today. I'm not gonna go back to eating this jollof because, I'm hungry.
Listen, you know why
No
this,
flair.
You know why this
Hashtag
doesn't even
no
count.
flair.
You know why this
No
doesn't
flair.
even count. It's two reasons why.
No
Number
flair.
one, everybody knows if you go chop am jollof competition, you for eat with SPOON.
O-O-N.
That's number one.
No, that
For
don't matter.
reason
You can
alone-
even use your
for
hand.
that
You can use
reason
your hand. It doesn't
alone-
matter.
For that
You can use
reason
your hand.
alone, he is disqualified.
Is that your only point?
He is
Is that your only
disqualified.
point?
If
Give
you
me
get a
something
good-
strong.
If you get a good old jollof rice.
I beg, I will take my shoes off.
Hold on, let me tell you something. Jollof rice.
And shit
First
off.
of all, they spelled it with the lower J. No, it's a capital J. You have to respect
Yeah, but
jollof.
that was
When
just
you-
that was like a mystery. His eyes were closed.
My point
so
is,
the point is choose.
my point is, if you get a good jollof right in front of you, there's no need to go look for a plastic spoon. Your spoon is right here.
That's what I'm saying now. You can
O-O-N. You get into
For
it.
that reason alone, I disqualified
But
him.
you didn't hear-
That's
you
why.
didn't hear- you
Number
didn't hear the
two,
comparison.
Number
No
two,
way.
when he was eating the second jollof, you didn't see how he screwed up his face.
No.
He was enjoying
See,
the
Mr.
flair.
Eazi,
He was enjoying the flair.
listen. Mr. Eazi, apart from the fact that he's very intelligent, he's an engineer. Understand? Mr.
Yeah,
Eazi,
you
we
should
know
have
Mr. Eazi likes food. You don't tell when he banku.
You
He
can't
likes
tell.
to use food to express himself a lot. He has said that in an interview, right? He said something that caught my attention. Not about the flair, not about the swing, but he said he's never having that one again. As in never. He disowned that for life. For life. For life.
Chop am jollof from
Hey,
There's no way you
campaign.
cook jollof without jasmine rice, Maggi. You guys don't use none of that.
Yes, we
Tomato
do.
paste. You guys use tomato paste?
Of course.
No. So why does it come out the way it comes out? And you guys know, honestly,
Your friend served you bad
No,
food.
Bad
no,
food.
honestly,
That's
you
exactly
guys-
what it is.
honestly, she wasn't my friend. She was Nigerian. She wasn't my friend. But I'm saying, no, she wasn't my friend. I
Man,
just
that's
went with
definitely not
a
a good
friend to the
point.
baby shower. But I'm saying, there's no way.
She
There is
served
no
you
way.
bad, tough
No, she
food.
said
You guys
bad
there's too much
food.
water
Listen,
on your
hold
jollof.
on a
No,
second.
It comes out like a mutual.
Okay, I'm gonna be
No,
honest.
Charlie.
I'm going to be 100% honest right now.
Yeah.
And people that are watching that know me. My son's godfather is Nigerian. I have more Nigerian friends than I have Ghanaian friends. I love
The
Nigerians.
jollof,
I would
personally,
date
I
a
cannot.
Nigerian guy over a
Can somebody
Ghanaian
please
guy.
close her mouth? She wants to say
Any
something.
time of the day.
Close her mouth.
Everybody
I like
knows.
where this is going.
Everybody knows this about me. And when I went to Nigeria, the food I ate was delicious. I ate some spicy snail. I ate pepper goat soup off the
Drop your
chain.
point.
Alright,
I
so
know
I'm not
Yazzie.
going to lie.
I know Yazzie.
But we are going to
But
be
I
very
knew she was going to say
honest.
but. Oh, God.
Honest. Niger jollof made in America here. Niger jollof made
Yeah.
in America here.
Yeah.
Tastes like straight garbage.
Well,
I'll
those
be
people have
honest.
lost their
You know
taste.
what?
And when
The
it's
people
made in
you've tasted it
Nigeria,
from.
when it's made in Nigeria, it's still not good, but at least it is edible.
No.
But any Niger jollof, and if you know, I've been to 100
Wow.
Nigerian weddings,
Yazzie, do you know
I've
what?
never had good Niger jollof in America.
Wow.
here.
Do you know
You
what?
be
That's
going
And
not-
you know
You
I'm
mean-
telling the truth.
Yazzie, look
No,
like
I don't know what you're
Yazzie,
saying. I
you
don't know.
know.
I don't know that.
Hold on, this
I
is
can't
not the
accept
first-
that
this is
because
not the
I
first
know
time
where I'm
this-
coming from.
This battle of jollof,
Yeah.
and it's not going to be the last time. You know what? Let them take the jollof. I'll stick to wache, omutuo, ikoto, kontomre. We have so many different
wait.
foods. You guys can take your jollof.
Take
If
your
the
jollof.
jollof is what you guys. We have so many different foods that
No,
I'm
no,
proud
no,
of.
don't come at me with that
Baku,
jollof
akpla,
thing.
Like a
Don't come
whole
at me
All
with
you
that
have is
jollof
jollof.
thing.
No, so
So
you
take
can
your
take it.
jollof.
You can take
You
it.
give you
You
for
can take
free.
it.
Delicious food.
Like what?
But you guys
Jollof.
are
Oh,
so
listen,
ho-
listen.
Like holding on this
Let me
jollof
just tell you,
thing.
Nigeria has over 300 ethnic groups.
And we don't.
Listen. I
And
don't
we
know about
don't.
your numbers.
Well, we do. We probably have more than that.
Bro, listen, bro.
No,
Charlie.
I'm not gonna listen.
And we have
Nigeria
bigger
has over
population.
300
You have
ethnic
bigger population
groups.
and your
No, it's not
and your
population.
chicken is still so
I'm talking
hard.
about our
No,
variety
no,
of our
seriously,
foods.
no,
Like,
Seriously, though, why is the
Whoa.
chicken so hard?
Hold on. Seriously, on a serious note, why is your chicken so hard?
I don't know who cooked the chicken you
Oh,
ate.
I
I don't know who cooked the
you
chicken
ate.
you
The
ate.
back
Listen.
of the chicken.
I don't know who cooked the chicken you ate. That's
No, it
different.
was a whole pack of chicken.
I don't know.
And there was
Listen,
not. No,
Niger
you?
food is so bad when I'm going to Niger events. I know to make
You
sure
better
that I
watch
go
your
out
watch your
and eat
statement too.
before I go to the event.
Watch
But
your
the only
statement
good
too.
thing,
you watch
the
your
only,
chicken because we have Ghana friends
the
too.
only thing
What?
good at the
But
event.
I'm just saying ours is better. Your Nigerian man is so bad.
No, but you're saying yours is
Yeah,
better. That means
yeah.
ours is
That's
not.
The only
exaggerating. We
good
all
thing,
know that
this
Africans
battle
know
will
how to
never
cook.
It would never end. But I just have one
Never
question.
And you,
One question.
all the Nigerian
One question
parties
is all
she has been
I
going
have.
to.
Why is your chicken so
And
hard?
I just have one statement, and I'm done. The only thing I look forward to when I'm going to, two things I look forward to going to Niger events. I make sure I go and eat good food before I go. Number two, I
No.
dance and they spray them.
Yeah,
Apart
you're
from that,
lying. You
the
guys are lying.
food-
You're just
How are
trying
you
to be
gonna eat before
patriotic
you
to
go to an
Ghana.
event?
Because the
No,
food
no, I
is,
gotta say,
come
though, I
on.
love Eba. I love Eba.
You sound
The
like you're
Gary
in
Eba with the
denial,
soup,
Yazzie.
I love it. I'll give you guys that.
See,
But
I
when
mean,
it
you
comes
can't
to
say you go to
jollof,
all the Nigerian parties and
I
you
just
have
have one
whatever.
question.
Yeah.
Why is the chicken so hard?
Why is the chicken you ate in the place you went to so hard?
No.
That's all. That's all I
We're
can
gonna,
say.
we're gonna
We have
move
to
on.
move on.
But please, if you've had jollof rice, either Ghana or Nigeria, let us know in the comments.
Please tell
That's
us.
why Runtown said, Ghana
Tell
girl
us.
say she won't marry me up. I hope that she's happy to watch it.
Not jollof. I also say she's having kukuwache, not jollof.
that's because-
Because
But why
Runtown
did he
knows.
say Emma? Why
Runtown
did he
knows
say
that.
Emma? Why
He
did
knows
he
that
say
when it
Niger
comes to
girl?
jollof,
Why did
it's
he
time
say
to
Niger
come
girl?
home.
Why,
It's
why
time
did
to
he
come
say Niger girl?
home.
Come cook Eba.
I hope say
Why?
she's having kukuwache.
Why Niger
Wache
guys?
is for Ghana.
Why Niger guys like to date Ghana girls and make
All
us
right,
cook
let's
for them?
leave-
Why?
Wache is
Why?
for Ghana.
Hold on, let's leave the argument
Jollof,
for the viewers.
Nigeria.
And let us know in the comments what you feel about this
Please
jollof
tell us, please
battle.
tell us.
And if you haven't had
And it got
jollof,
heated.
go out there and get it. All right, so let's move on.
But why do we always sweat when it's this Ghana?
Oh, it's getting good.
The whole
It's all
world.
love, though. It's all love. But
love my Nigerians.
Rugged Man, who is an artist in Nigeria, speaking up on Nigeria, comes for a Nigerian woman for exposing boobs while breastfeeding. So basically, what happened was a lady posted a picture of herself and her son and breastfeeding him, and Rugged Man commented and said, "This is so irresponsible here. She's on social media with her boobs out. Please don't tell me this is breastfeeding. People have lost it and it's a damn shame." What do you think about people just breastfeeding in public and also on social media?
I think there's nothing wrong with breastfeeding in public, but this is clearly an inappropriate photo. This is
sure.
like an intimate, like, oh, look how, I don't know, like sex. I don't get it. I don't really understand why she has her breast out with her child. Like, I don't get it. Like, not everything has to be posted online.
Okay.
Right? Does everything have to be posted online? Can we
Who
just
took
have
the picture?
private moments? Probably her husband.
So according to well, in her defense, she didn't take this picture. Her husband took the picture and posted it. You know, like in a cute you see how like a lot of fathers, you know, sleep and then the wife would take a picture of you know
Yeah.
the babies just sleeping innocently and then they post it. Well, to me, I don't see nothing wrong with this picture because you cannot pick and choose what, like you can't pick and choose what is acceptable and what is not because. I'm sure he would double tap it if it's a Bobby stand, juicy boobs on
pretty
his.
juicy
Hold
right
on,
here.
hold on. If it's if a Bobby stand juicy boobs ends up on his timeline, I'm sure he's gonna double tap it and will want to double tap it in person as well.
We can choose what's inappropriate and what's not. Like,
No,
just,
but I'm
just
saying
like,
Can I ask a quick
Yeah.
question? What's his Instagram? Rugged Man.
Rugged
Rugged
Baba?
man.
Rugged
Man.
Baba.
Ruggedy
Rugged
Baba.
Baba.
thing.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, my thing is, listen, breastfeeding is breastfeeding. There's nothing sexual about this when I see it. Like, what is sexual about a mother breastfeeding the baby? Or what is, like, irresponsible about this? Like, I don't see anything wrong with this. Society will want to shame women when they are breastfeeding because this is not the first time. Like, a lot of women are being
those
shamed for
women
breastfeeding.
though are like breastfeeding in public, and they are covered
with a cloth.
Like, this is intimate at home. This shouldn't have been posted like at all.
Yeah, it's not our business.
It's not
So
our
what do you
business.
see when
But
you see
who
this? Me, I
posted
can
it?
see a mother breastfeeding.
Charlie, who posted it? Was it posted on her page or
Our
it went
husband.
viral somehow?
It went viral.
Somehow.
And then when he commented on it, everybody was
I don't
So it
see.
drew attention to it. Oh,
I
okay.
don't see anything wrong with this photo at all. I don't think there's absolutely anything wrong with this photo at all. If I can eat in a restaurant and snap a picture of it, she can be breastfeeding her son and post a picture of it. I don't care who posted it. Whether she posted it or her husband posted it, it's their Instagram. Whoever is reposting it now, that's their problem. Like, unfollow her. Don't look at the picture. There's nothing. People put, this is not okay, but Rugged Man, that's why I wanted to see his Instagram, because I bet you if I go and check it out, he's liking pictures of girls in bikinis, looking sexy. That's inappropriate. If we should be
Yes.
promoting any type of boobs on social media, it should be boobs
Breastfeeding.
breastfeeding.
Are we supposed to
be promoting boobs at all?
Breastfeeding is very
do it
important.
anyway.
We do it anyway.
No, I'm just saying because even all these social media platforms, they have policies, control content. That's why sometimes they
Instagram
delete.
doesn't
They're not
control
showing
No,
anything.
sometimes Instagram deletes some things you post. They delete it.
They delete it because it goes against
If it's
Because it's
their
against
rules.
the content.
But I understand that, but it's not. There's nothing wrong here. Like I just see a mother breastfeeding
And
the
then
baby.
for the dad to even post it just goes to show how much he loves his wife, how much he's proud of. Some women can't even breastfeed. Some women even wish they could breastfeed.
Some women don't want to breastfeed because they don't want saggy boobs.
Exactly.
They don't want to do that. So in a way, it
But
shows
yes, I
that.
can't believe you're not saying it's publicity stunt.
No, why? How can this be
No,
a
because she
publicity
didn't
stunt
post
now?
it.
It
She didn't
depends
post
on
it.
what was written under the first
It
post.
does
It doesn't
not
matter.
Initially.
It does not.
You know?
Like, I was surprised.
baby's
No
hungry,
offense.
and
Like
it's
when
gotta
you
be
said
fed.
It does
that, when
matter
you
because
see
maybe
this,
he was just
you see
appreciating his
sexy,
wife.
It's intimate. Exactly. It's a.
That's what I'm saying. Depends on what he wrote on the first post. Maybe he was
I don't think it
appreciating his
depends
wife.
on what he wrote.
Because it looks like the lady was reading that she slept off and then she's breastfeeding
No,
breastfeeding
it
the
looks
baby.
like she's reading
right?
and her baby probably wanted breast milk and she put her book down for a second and like the good mother she is, breastfed her baby. And the husband just thought, look at my world.
That's what I'm saying. Depends
And
on
then
what he wrote.
posted.
Depends
it
on the
doesn't
time.
matter
I don't
think
what
it
he
matters what he
wrote.
wrote.
It doesn't
Really?
matter what there is nothing.
I just think
You,
it's
you
both
don't
pictures.
even see both breasts. You only see one.
You don't even see the nipple.
I don't need to see nips or anything. Look, this is like, can we just have some moments that are just for husband and wife? Can we just have, that's what I'm saying. I guess for me, it's not even about breastfeeding in public. I mean, I don't know why people are mad about that. I do support women to breastfeed. You shouldn't be breastfeeding in a bathroom. I think that's actually disgusting.
Yeah.
But I think there should be things that are just they're for your family, they're for your husband. Can we just have intimate moments with just your husband? Does your husband have to, like, you know what I'm saying?
You know that the breast wasn't even meant for that. The breast.
I don't care about the breast.
For me, it's for you to babe. You know.
If she was naked
Breastfeed
and her
your
son
kid.
was sitting next to her, I would still think that was inappropriate. Like, even if he wasn't there's nothing to do with breast. For me, this photo is inappropriate because I think it's just intimate moments. Can we just have intimate
But there's
moments?
something
But it's
I
not
have-
inappropriate if a
agree.
lady
We have class
showing
back.
all kind of
See,
cleavage
see,
in a little outfit. It's not that. It's cool. But then a woman
I'm not-
breastfeeding
no,
is bad.
it's not about the breast. I'm saying, okay, so you know how these people are giving birth and they're putting all their photos on, like they're giving birth in a pond. What's that pond? The swimming
Okay,
pool?
so
that's
so
what it
I
is,
just want
though.
to say something. I just want to say something really quick. Really quickly. Me personally, I wouldn't post this picture if I was breastfeeding. I wouldn't allow my husband to post it. I totally agree with you, Ivy, when you say that it is an intimate moment.
intimate.
However, everyone looks at what's intimate and what they want to share different. When I'm on social media, my friends, everybody posts different things. Some people post them smoking their marijuana. I don't smoke marijuana, but even if I smoke marijuana, I would never post it
But
online.
what you were saying
So
is
it's
the
all
point.
about a preference thing. So if I don't like it, don't look at it, don't repost it, scroll away, unfollow the person. I think everybody has a right to post whatever they want to post, whatever they deem appropriate. You have to remember, we all come from different cultures, different backgrounds. how I feel about something, you may not feel that way about it. And there's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't make this wrong. It doesn't make it right. It's a personal preference. I wouldn't post it. You wouldn't post it. But there's nothing wrong with it. I think it's actually a beautiful moment. It is. Like, I struggled breastfeeding. I only was able to breastfeed my son for like 3 weeks. I wish I was able to breastfeed him for a whole year, but I couldn't. So when I see other mothers, this baby looks like 6-7 months old. Kudos. She deserves like a round of an applause.
No, she doesn't, because the point you're making is the same point I was trying to make at the beginning, but you went a little bit to another side.
What was your point?
You said that she said she wasn't the one who posted it,
yes.
which means she didn't give her consent before the picture was posted.
It doesn't matter.
And now you're giving claps to her for something she did not approve.
No.
That's what it means. She said her husband posted it while she was sleeping.
Timani, regardless of whether the husband posted it or not,
oh, really?
That is not the issue. The issue is another person, a third party, is commenting on whether this is inappropriate or not. It's not up to you to decide.
It's not up to you.
I've never even heard of Rugged Baba, whoever he is. So I think that he needs to go out there and he needs to make more music and he needs to focus on more different things.
No, don't say
he
that.
Has no business.
If you haven't heard about him,
I don't even know.
I've not heard about all the Ghanaian artists. If you haven't heard about him, doesn't mean that he needs to go make more music.
First of all, artists are busy in the studio making new music. They're busy signing endorsement deals.
He could have been taking a break.
And what is he doing commenting on this?
An issue. If you really care about an issue and something is bothering you, there's a way to address it. And the way he did it was not cool.
Yeah.
The way he did it was basically shaming the lady for doing what she did. That's my take on it.
I don't even understand how anybody can look at this and think of something sexual.
There
is nothing sexual about this picture. It's a mom feeding her child.
She's not even the first to do it.
Yeah,
but what I'm just saying is, she claims she wasn't the one who let the picture out. It was her husband.
We're talking about the photo, though.
We're talking about the photo is out.
Yeah.
So whoever it's out. And
stop saying you said you would never do that. Like, if you were my wife, for example, and I took a photo of you in that position, and then you wake up tomorrow morning and find it go viral on the internet, what would you do?
So pissed.
The husband posted it.
It's fine. My husband. The most important thing to me would be my husband and my child, and it's not. I wouldn't be pissed about it.
You're just gonna be like, okay.
Them, it's not.
I wouldn't be. There's nothing. You don't even see her full face. There, you don't see the other breast. Nobody would. Even if this was me, nobody would recognize that it's me.
I would.
It's.
Melanie popping.
Right?
All right, so let's move on to the next topic, guys.
Let's move on because this next topic. Hold on, I just need to drink my tea first.
What is it again?
Give us something, guys.
I'm drained already.
Charlie.
What happened? No.
Charlie, your people now. Your pastors now.
What did they do this time?
Your pastors, Charlie.
What happened?
I guess now you can pray the fat away.
What do you mean?
If you are fat, you go to the pastor. The pastor, fat go away. The devil, take the fat away. Right. Devil, I rebuke you, fat disease. In the name of Jesus, fat disease.
Tell the story.
So if I want 6 packs, I just go to church, right?
Oh yes, Jesus Christ, 6-pack. In the name of the Lord, I need a beach body.
Yes, he's a hot man.
How many do you want?
Beach body, Jesus Christ. Thank you for everything that you've done for me, Baba God. Oh, I need a 6-pack, Baba
For 6
God.
pack,
Oh, Baba
fast
God,
for 6 days. 3 packs, 3 days.
Okay, tell us the story.
What's the story, Joe?
The story is the pastors are praying the fat away. I saw a viral video of a pastor, and he was praying in his church. I mean, it was about 6 of them. Do we have the video?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, God. Okay, so even before I keep talking, let's just watch the video now.
That spirit that reduces weight, reduces weight, reduce our 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 weight. The fat in our body, doctor said he couldn't see anything. Right now, this woman is suffering because she carried fats. And the fat, the body size is over our bones to carry our bones. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. See, you see, you see, you can see.
Oh my gosh, what did I just watch?
Well, I actually don't think there's anything wrong with this video, although it is hilarious, because the thing is, In Africa, people don't get that fat. She's the fattest person I've ever seen. No. Have you seen someone that fat walking around your village? No. So they think it's a spiritual
Walking around
problem.
your
So you go to
village?
God to fix spiritual problems.
So there are a lot of people that do believe that obesity like that it's a spiritual thing.
Something's hungry in you.
Yes, because it goes back into like greediness and overeating yourself and, you know, even depression and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well, there are people that really do believe in that.
They probably helped her. She was jogging at the end.
But for this pastor, you know, once again we are talking about pastors, and you guys know how I feel about all of that. But to be doing all of that, and the rest of the people were also falling, you know, in the crowd, and it's like, what is going on?
What was he saying when he was
He said,
The
release
spirit-
the fat, right?
The spirit.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, everything
He was
has-
saying spirits of fatness. You didn't hear the man? Spirit of fatness. This is ridiculous. But
He
I want to hear
rebukes the
T
fat.
Money's opinion
Yeah.
though.
I'm overwhelmed. Although I believe in miracles today, but this is not a miracle today. Fat is medically related. I mean, people get fat for different reasons. Sometimes you have insoluble fats in your body, you know, and anything could happen. Depression could lead to this type of fat. She didn't get slim. She was just jogging and saying, "Thank you, Jesus." And the people around, why are they falling? Is it that the anointing was
That's
too
what I
much?
was
The
saying.
fat spirits was
Or
maybe
was it that
getting
the
to
fat
them.
was supposed to leave her, but it was leaving them or getting to them? I don't get that part. And she was shaking, take it away. Like,
She was
okay,
shaking.
I was expecting her to drop.
Well, listen, I'm glad that she got prayed for, but I just hope that this is not just the end of it. I hope the pastor
Right.
will really follow up with it, you know, diet plan, exercise
That sounds
plan.
like something a trainer should be doing, not a
No,
pastor.
but there's nothing wrong.
And that's
there's
my
nothing
point.
wrong
But this
with-
goes back to what
What
you
the
said one
pastor
day.
should have been praying for her was spirit of control, like spirit of
But that's what he means by
focusness.
That's what he
fatness.
means.
No,
That's
no.
what he meant
there's
by it.
Leave fat.
Maybe
no.
she's addicted
what
to
this woman
something.
needs is something called DISCIPLINE, discipline. So he should have been
Oh, wow.
praying for her to gain the spirit of discipline so she could discipline herself and get her
But
fat ass to the gym, get herself a trainer and change her diet.
No. Stop.
No.
Hold up. You're jumping into conclusion again. You are jumping into conclusion saying that she doesn't have discipline. We don't know. We don't know about that.
How could you
Not
be
all
that
people-
fat
No,
and
no.
not have discipline?
No.
Eazi.
No.
Excuse me. I have discipline.
Wait,
Not all big people
You're
have
not
discipline.
fat. You're not fat.
No,
You're not fat.
I'm a little
You're
old.
thick. You're not fat.
Listen,
You're
no,
thick.
whatever that I am, I don't want somebody looking at me and be like, I don't have discipline. You do have discipline.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that you don't have discipline.
Yeah.
So we don't know what caused that. A lot of things causes that. Depression can get for you to lose yourself.
Isn't
She's lost herself
excitement?
and she wants
Charlie,
herself
I
back. So there's
totally
nothing.
agree with
Hold
you.
on, let me land. There's nothing wrong for her to get a little prayers. A little prayers doesn't help people.
A little
Praise
what?
It builds your faith.
It doesn't help.
Yeah.
So, but I'm just
Exactly.
saying, I hope there's a follow up with this. The pastor should make sure, hey, don't eat that, you know,
I
be
definitely-
careful.
But do you know that there are some people like me that eat a lot and still don't get fat?
Those are the people that I hate in my life. They eat whatever they have to eat, and they can, they don't gain weight. Me, on the other hand, if I eat a nuts or chips, no, not like that. Chips, you will see that I've gained, so it's different, and I just hope there's a follow up.
I definitely think there's gonna be a follow up. I think the thing is here is that honestly she was so excited, she felt
Aww.
strong, and and we don't know, like
God
she could
bless
be
her.
the God. Damn.
May she find a gym, a
But
personal
Yassi
trainer, and a
is a mess.
nutritionist.
You both are both messed up. Let me
There
tell
are
you.
people that have all of that, and it's
Okay,
so
but
hard.
can I say something?
Yeah.
I'm going off this video, right? I'm not going
She's
off a
excited.
blog. Hold on a second. I'm not going off a blog. I'm not going off he said, she said. I'm going for a video. Like, this is a fact. Everything I just witnessed, I saw with my own 2 eyes, I heard with my 2 ears. And I never heard the pastor say, spirits of, because as you said, being obese can be a health issue. Being obese can be a lot of other issues.
She said she was
I
in
didn't
pain.
hear the pastor saying, and of course you're gonna be in pain. How can you walk? You can't even sit. You can't even
And you see,
stand
she was
that
jogging
way.
at the end. She was excited. It was the spirit of God
So
that was
clearly
in her.
she's just fat because she's fat. Because if it had anything
I
else
believe
to
that
do
was
with
the spirit
it,
of God,
if it
though.
had anything else to do with it, that's why I said that he should be playing for spirit of discipline. Because if it had anything else, the pastor would have said it like, spirit of that, spirit of that. All the pastor said was spirit of fatness.
All he should have said was all the spirit associated with fat. Get out now.
You guys are just nitpicking his
Another
words.
thing, I'm
Yeah,
sorry. I'm
that's
sorry.
how I feel at this
Don't
point.
nitpick his words.
At
Hey,
this point.
This is a village doctor. Wait, no. A village
You
pastor.
see, this is my point exactly. This is the main reason why I brought this video up. I brought this video up because that is the problem with us Christians. When things are going on in our lives, instead of us to take control
That's what she's
and
trying to
really
do.
figure out what's going on with it and try
took the
to
first
solve
step.
it, we go to a pastor. Pastor
Listen,
no be
if a
doctor,
pastor can pray,
pastor no be nutritionist,
the last
pastor no be
episodes-
gym trainer, pastor no be nothing this lady needs.
In the other
Pastor no be
in
nothing
the
this
other
lady
episode,
needs.
we saw that the pastor was praying for the dead. We've seen and heard. We've seen and
Who was that dead?
Lazarus.
no, the pastor was
out.
praying for the. So and we've seen and heard where pastor will pray for like the crippled and the this and the that and that.
Yes,
You
all
move
that
with
forms of
faith, and this
miracles,
is
yeah.
this
I
was
think
her
that's honestly
thing.
what's happening. Let's
This
be
is what-
honest.
I need 24
She needs
inches
God.
of hair.
I
Do
need
you
God.
guys know a pastor I can go to that can pray for my hair to grow? That's all I want to know. Like, I tried
Siri.
everything. I tried
Hair vitamins.
I
But you
tried
know-
that. I tried hair pills. I tried
You
castor
do need
oil.
a pastor. You need a
So I
pastor.
might
You
need
need this
prayer.
guy.
If
Yeah.
you've tried everything and nothing is working
Go
for
to
you,
God.
you
Then
probably
I'm
need a
bald.
pastor.
Then I'm bald.
No, you
And I'm
probably-
bald.
no, you probably need a pastor.
Go to the pastor and he will lay hands on you if you'll shake like this woman.
I
All
feel-
I'm saying is there's nothing wrong with what
Yaz
this
is
woman
the female
did.
version of doubting Thomas. If you were in the time of Jesus, oh my God, it
You
would
already
be a
know.
problem, oh, because
There's nothing wrong with what this woman did. Sometimes she clearly needed
My problem
help.
is not with the woman. My
Yeah.
problem is just
The
this
pastor's
is
excited. He
ridiculous.
wants to help her.
This is ridiculous. This is just selling poor people dreams. This is why it's nothing but poor people in the church. Because this lady probably just gave her last money to this man, thinking that she was going to walk out of there and 2-3 days later she was going to be skinny. God loves us. God is there for us. God is an amazing God. He is there and He is great to us. But it's time that people realize you take responsibility and control of yourself and your life and do what you have to do. Pray, and then everything comes together.
That's what she was doing.
Listen,
Not
y'all
looking
know
like
how,
that side.
Listen, y'all know how Yazi gets when it comes to this pastors, okay?
Yeah,
It's really
that's
getting
true.
emotional in here, so we're gonna move on to a more serious note.
Yeah,
Yes.
much more. There's been an outbreak of a disease in Nigeria, and it's called monkeypox. And so this picture is a young child that was struck by it. It starts off like it's a contagious disease, and it starts off like a rash on your face. So in Nigeria, in the north part, 10 people are confined to an area, and then they said that it's spreading, so people are worried. But the Nigerian Health Embassy is on it, and they're training people in Abuja and other parts of Africa in order to handle this.
Wow.
But it looks like it's an aggressive form of chickenpox.
Gotcha. And
I
it's
know.
called monkeypox.
Yes, it's
Is
called
it deadly?
You can die of it, but right now they're giving people medication. And the thing is, with this disease, is that they call it monkeypox because you get it from eating bushmeat. As we know,
Yes.
anytime I go to Nigeria, I get soya.
Isn't it the same thing as like the Ebola outbreak that happened? Listen, if this happened to just one person in the diaspora here,
Oh, it's a wrap.
It will be a wrap. Everybody
Do you
will
know
be-
when there was
Hold
Ebola?
on, I'm not done.
Oh, sorry.
Everybody will be donating to the cause and everything like that. And just because it's happening in Nigeria and other African countries,
care.
nobody's really talking about it, and it's affecting those people that are eating this bush meats. And like you said, you love your
Soya.
soya and stuff like that.
Who knows what meat that is?
The thing is, most diseases come from animals.
You're covering your mouth. We can't really hear. What
Most diseases come from animals. Most of them, they're always zoonotic, as you say, because you get them from the animals you eat, and if they're not clean, you get
cooked
infected,
properly,
or
yeah.
cooked properly, you get infected. This one now, it has to do with a kind of DNA that's called double-stranded DNA, and it's gotten from bush meats. And when you eat them, it's a combination of smallpox,
Yes.
cowpox,
It's crazy.
vacina. Like it's like the next grade. Normally, you could have smallpox and fix it, chicken pox. But this one now, they call it monkeypox. I don't know why they gave it the name monkeypox.
Because people were getting it from monkeys.
Okay.
Monkey
People eat
monkeys.
monkeys
Monkey
in the
meat.
north?
In the bush, you just go to the bush, you kill what's
But I don't
there.
understand if these meats that you were talking
Wow.
about and people are not really washing them well. These
so.
are the same meats that our great-great-grandfathers and even my grandfather was eating grass cutters, grasshoppers, and stuff like that.
And they
They eating all of those things and
They even
nothing
live
happens.
longer.
Well,
You
they
know?
said that monkeypox has actually been around since the 70s because they would go into, it was in rural areas in West and Central Africa. So it has been around for a while. It's just, it hits places that nobody goes to. As we know in Nigeria, there are certain places that, why are you there? Why you go there? There's nothing there, there's nothing around, and so those are the areas
So how does it spread? The epidemics? Is it by contact?
It's contact.
And this is some of the
Or by meat, they eat meat.
the symptoms. You first get the fever, headaches, muscle aches, swollen limbs, chills. So when you start getting all of that,
No, that's pretty much most of the
Don't
early
come over
signs of
here.
so many
don't come.
diseases.
Not don't come over here, but
That's
you know,
so
make
many
sure you
diseases.
go into hospitals and
That's pretty much
And
the early,
see.
You know,
early
these people,
symptoms
some of these
so
people
many
don't have
diseases.
hospitals. You don't even have clinics within like 20 miles. Wow. I don't even know how they got a picture of this guy.
It just looks so painful.
It does look terrible.
And it looks really bad.
It looks really
just
bad.
rather unfortunate. I hope they're able to quarantine
Is it-
it
is-
so that it doesn't really spread out to the other
Yes.
African
They're
countries.
trying.
That's like the most important thing, because if not, I mean, like, we all have family members that go back home quite often. This can get bad. If
And it's
God
around Christmas
forbid it
time.
ends up like Ebola and it's around
oh
Christmas
my
time,
gosh,
you know?
yes.
I
my
don't
God.
know.
To learn more about this disease, though, you can go to cdc.gov to learn more about it.
I wonder, I don't know, I'm not saying this is what I believe, but these are things, rumors that have been around for years. Because if you guys remember, HIV supposedly too, they used to say came from monkeys.
Yeah.
People were eating monkeys. Now
SIVs.
they're saying that people are getting this from monkeys. But I also know there's a conspiracy that HIV was brought to certain parts of Africa for a reason, to like get rid of black people. And then unfortunately, white people were having sex with black people, so they ended up
Oh my
catching
God,
it.
it's a whole mess.
Yeah, is
a whole
it
mess.
possible that this could also be something that maybe was created? I'm not saying, I'm just saying, what's already out there, that it's something that was created and injected in the monkeys, and
Honestly, anything's possible.
Anything's possible. You can't really place your
after
fingers on
Tika
anything.
virus, that Tika virus that gave people shrunken heads in South America, and I was
Yes.
like, where did this come
It gave
from?
people
All of a
shrunken-
sudden.
Oh, people had
Yeah.
shrunken head
The
babies.
infants.
The
Oh,
infants.
Yeah.
the babies.
The
Yeah.
babies.
The
It's
babies
a
But it's
come out
called
with
the Tika virus.
No, it's
the
not.
babies-
It's the Zika virus.
Zika.
Let's do that
Yes.
again.
Zika.
So the babies were born without a head, or they were...
So actually, let me start this again because I was calling it Tika from the beginning.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. The Zika virus, when people were giving birth, the babies would have smaller heads than normal, and there'd be like a genetic defect.
Because their mothers were already affected with it
With the
while
mosquito.
carrying the baby.
So
And everyone
they
thought
would
that
grow
was
up with a small head, or would they?
Well, they would. I think they
just-
just mostly died off.
yeah.
Essentially.
It's insane.
And the thing is, people are saying that was a result of the CDC. And then even I think the North Korean president also talked about HIV and giving it to black people. I don't know about these conspiracies. I believe it though. I
Yes,
wouldn't put
'cause it's
nothing past
happening.
nobody nowadays in 2017. Things are too wild out here in the streets.
You can only get
Somebody
it from
once-
monkeys,
somebody
though.
once
A
said-
bite or a scratch from an infected rodent.
Are you talking about Zika?
Oh,
I'm talking about monkey.
Monkeypox.
So
Yes.
rodents have it as
okay.
well.
Squirrels, some type of dogs.
But why
Like when
does
they
everything
bite
come from
you.
a monkey though? Because we talked about monkeys.
So, do you know that if
But not
everything is coming
everything,
from
though.
monkeys, then what I think, my theory, as we all know, monkeys are very, very close to human beings. And my theory is maybe they're testing drugs, or they're testing medications,
much
they're
what it
testing
is.
vaccinations.
I believe it.
And they're testing it on the monkeys in Africa, because who cares about the monkeys in Africa,
Yep.
as usual.
But not-
Africa we don't protect our natural habitats. So that's why they do it. They use even Ebola, I've heard that was literally a test. I don't know how accurate it is. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a scientist, but because it's just strange that these weird diseases pop up and they always pop up around the same places. Like, there has to be some sort of correlation at one point. And a doctor who has been very vocal about vaccinations, he's been very vocal that vaccinations are not good, they're very bad for us, they shouldn't give us, he mysteriously just died recently because they don't want people to be educated that vaccinations. So there are people that don't vaccinate their kids and homeschool their kids or take their kids to certain schools.
I believe in
They
vaccination.
don't believe
Please
in them.
vaccination. Please
I have all
vaccine
my
your children.
vaccinations, but
Yeah,
I mean,
because, like,
Polio, there's so many things that could hit a kid. You
Yeah,
gotta
because the thing
vaccinate,
is, people
man.
don't realize this. Okay, your child is not vaccinated. That's cool. But when, let's say, a growing number of these children are not vaccinated, that puts the kids who are vaccinated in danger.
danger.
There have been things in California. California is the most unvaccinated state. I don't know if that's even a word. Unvaccinated state.
It don't
and
matter.
kids are getting random diseases. Of course you are. Vaccinate these kids. All you people who are not vaccinating your kids got to go to jail. That's what y'all need to be doing.
I don't
You're
know
putting
about
all of
jail.
us in jail.
I don't know about
what she
jail.
is,
All of us
I
in
think
danger.
what she is saying is there are people living in these little villages and they don't
They always get the weird stuff. They do. I believe that.
You
I don't know
know what
about
I
you,
mean?
but
I
if
don't
you
know. I
if
really
you
don't know much
vaccinate,
about this
your
field.
kids will
I'm
get
just
more susceptible to they'll be prone to diseases.
Diseases
It's
and stuff like
normal.
that.
You got to vaccinate them, but not all types of vaccines.
But
Well,
you
if
know
you-
that yeah, you're absolutely right about that.
Yeah,
You need
because
to-
some
let's
of the
just
drugs-
cut.
Well,
I
if
was
you're
gonna
living
say
in these
something else.
areas, or if you know somebody that are living in these areas, you can definitely go check if you have the virus, which is the monkeypox virus. You could do it by blood test, so go ahead and do that. And like I said before, if you want to know more information about that, you go to cdc.gov. Thank you guys so much for having that conversation with me. You're watching MinaTV. This is ABS.
Thanks for watching, and if you liked this episode, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you next time.